Alright, so I think maybe once for this playthrough, I will get this right. So all we have to do for Mosh's Ascension quest is walk up there and maybe start a discussion. I think that's what the article said, man. But I swear to God, if it's these goddamn children again, I'm gonna freak it.
Oh, at long flipping
that's a good sign.
last. There you are, Mash.
Looking for moi? Maz, how have you been? We've been some high and low for you. Yes. Lovely to see you too. You have some business to discuss?
Whoa. Pull the other one, Mash. It's got bells on it.
So cold, Mazzy. Ice cold. Don't pretend you don't know what we're talking about.
She is clueless right now.
Me and my fair lady ordered matching accessories. Quite a while ago, too. It's getting silly now.
Yeah, and I recall we paid a pretty penny up front too. Don't want to rush you, Maz, but come on.
Oh, yes, of course. Oh, of course, I hadn't forgotten. I was literally just pinning down the final touches on the design. I'm on the cusp of beginning production.
Oh, you were you? Well, I'm glad to hear it, Mash. Phew! I was sweating buckets there. Thought the whole thing had slipped your mind.
Perish the thought. That would be tragic.
Right.
My sincerest apologies. It did, in fact, utterly escape me.
Figured.
Figures.
But Maz, you're so chuffing brilliant at what you do. It's just such a crying shame that you're like this, you know?
Oh, how it pains me to know it.
Hey, at least you remembered now. We're still on board, by the way. Long as you give us a discount for the trouble.
We're looking forward to the finished products. Ta-ta!
Well, I've put my foot in it again. Perhaps I ought to hire a clerk.
What is the deal with those guys?
They're soldiers, those two. Illustrious members of the Lost Numbers. Not to mention my clients. Previously, I received a commission from them for a pair of matching accessories, but clearly my mind was otherwise occupied. Letting my clients wait any longer than this is going to tarnish my reputation. I'll have to expedite my work.
Should we help?
What? Are you quite sure?
We'd be pretty crappy friends if we just left you in the lurch now, innit?
End it.
Gosh! Well, I'm incredibly grateful for the offer. I shall have to be sure to compensate you appropriately when the order is completed.
Will we need to leave the city again to gather materials?
No. Before any of that, we will need to prioritize information gathering.
Information? What kind? And why?
Even the most basic accessory necessitates a great deal of thought. One must consider its shape, application, presentation. But above all else, it is imperative to pin down the nature of the individual to whom it will ultimately belong.
How do you mean, nature?
We must learn more about Jake and Tessa, find out what makes them tick. Only then will we discern the accessories they desire. That is how I do things, and that is where we must begin.
Sounds like a really roundabout way to do things. Why not just ask them yourself?
Only a third-rate charlatan would consider such a thing. The true creme de la creme must fulfill their clients' orders without uttering even a word.
But you don't have much time.
Which is why I'm very grateful for your assistance.
We may have our work cut out for us.
I suppose we should start by asking people who are close to those two.
That's the way indeed. Then let's begin our inquiries. We must talk to Jake and Tessa's compeers in the Lost Numbers and find all we can about them.
Good to add more names.
Jake and Tessa, yeah? They seemed a bit wishy-washy, if I'm honest.
Well, let's see. Their actions will surely speak for themselves.
Alright, off to LN Compier B.
I see some relations have
Do
changed.
you want to know about Jake and Tessa? Excuse me. Yeah, I got you. The celebrities among us lost numbers. Oh, really? Question mark. They don't like to talk about this too loudly, but... Dude, what the fuck am I saying? They don't like to talk about this too loudly, but you know how Jake's basically houseless, right? Houseless. Homeless. Yes, certain circles bandy that term about to describe one who cannot trace their descendant to any established lineage. It's unfortunate, but people in that position often find themselves pushed to the fringes of our society. Jake got bullied relentlessly as a kid. Poor guy could never catch a break. But Tessa, who's the same age as Jake, would always look after him and make sure he was okay. What a G. The darker Jake's mood got, the brighter and more cheerful she'd act around him. In fact, it's probably thanks to her that Jake's starting to light up now. Lighten up. What the fuck? Dude, I can't read today, man. In fact, it's probably thanks to her Jake started to lighten up. Now he's well as you know him. Wow, that wasn't the kind of story I was expecting. You never think of it from the way he acts. Yeah, well, they can get on your nerves sometimes, but you can't deny it's an inspiring story. They earned our respect. It's not every day you get to see a story of true love unfold. Hey? No big wonder they end up getting hitched in the end. Supposed. Alright. Holy crap, dude.
I see some relations have changed.
I get it that I just woke up, but I should not be reading this poorly. Like, it's fucking ridiculous, man. Like, I get there's big word quotation mark, but god, man. All the way to the back of the airship. It's because I haven't had my cup of coffee yet. That's why I'm all fucked up. Tessa's from House Rhodes. They try not to have anything to do with the Van Dams and the Doyles if they can. Personality-wise, though, Tessa more of a Van Dam. She always wanted to bring the fight to Mobius. Naturally, her parents didn't look too kindly on her wanting to be a soldier. They were this close to disowning her one time. That's when Jake stepped in. He convinced Tessa's folk to let her join the Lost Numbers, under the condition he'd sign up to protect her. What a story, man. If it was going to be that hard... If it was going to be so hard on Tessa, why would it make more sense for Jake to try and talk her out of it as well? When you put it like that, would there be no one left on Tessa's side at all? Maybe it sounds cliche, but Jaco always have Tessa's back, even if it means the whole world's against him. Talk about passionate, eh? And get yourself a man like Jake. But yeah, we're sort of just chilling. If I'm correct, and it's not very often, we should just have Masha's quest left. We won't be done with all of them yet. I think we still have 4 or 5 people left, but after this we can do Noah's side quest, and that will open up everyone else. So I'm thinking that we, after this, of course, go straight into Noah's little side story, finish off the rest of the Ascension quests, and then grind out the story. Back in the day, Tessa once found herself caught between Kevis and Agnan troops during a mission. It was a big one, Francis and all. The platoon had a tough call to make, calling a retreat, but they had to leave Tessa behind. But Jake refused the order. Let me guess, he went into the rescue all by himself? Oh, fuck. That's right. Fire from both nations fell all around them like rain, while he ran in with all the breath in his lungs. Everyone thought they were good as dead, but no, Jake picked up the wounded Tessa and did the impossible, getting her home. He ended up taking more hits than her, wound up bloody from head to toe, not a pretty sight. But he didn't mind, he was just content he didn't have to lose Tessa. Wish I had half the guy's courage. ... And now to discuss.
That should be information enough for now. Shall we reconvene?
Sounds good.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, I think that's the play. After we complete all the Ascension quests, I think I'm good with like I don't want to say gameplay and make it sound like I'm sort of speedrunning, which I'm not. I think we're just like grinding out the story because theoretically, I shouldn't get distracted by anything else. I probably will, but not as heavily.
Better make sure we're well rested. Where should I start?
It was me, dude.
Well, this wasn't what I was expecting.
I know. I figured they'd be a couple of quirky jokers.
Sounds like they've had it rough.
Indeed. They appear so ostentatious and fickle, one could be quick to dismiss them as mindless followers. But the truth is that they are loyal soldiers both, and they care deeply for each other. In which case, I'd be inclined to substitute an eye-catching design for something altogether more somber. The accessory they seek is most likely...
Most likely... what?
Wedding rings?
That shall have to wait. In any case, I have a clear idea of what would suit them now. You've been a tremendous help.
Good to hear. So I'm guessing the next step is we go looking for the materials, yeah?
Haha, you guessed correctly.
Are you going to tell us what we need?
Yes, I'll need two things. One of them, far easier to come by. I'll start with that. One may find rose quartz growing on Corn Island on the Arithia Sea. What I would need is a quartz crystal with a particularly high purity, known as Red Shawl.
Corn Island. Got it. Let's go take a look.
What is the possibility I already have one? Is you gonna take me there? That's fine. Before we go, I do want to have, at least towards like the end of the story, I want to have every main character have their original class like fully leveled. So I want to make sure Lands is good, honestly. Senna's working on hers. So right now it's just Uni and Senna that are working on hers. I don't think Mio's not done. Mio's close. I don't think we've done Tyon's quest. I think he's the only person we're missing. So maybe I might do a quick Google search, just see how we get his, because I don't know if his is like missable. If that makes sense. We need to go over here. Looks like we want to go up there, it looks. Okay. But yeah, I don't know how or what order I'm going to put these in. But I've been playing some Mortal Kombats, right? And I'm low-key having some fun. I am dog shit. I've said that plenty of times in...
Crystals everywhere. How are we gonna find the right stuff?
That's a question best left for our resident expert, Masha.
I have said that a couple times in the actual video when they come out. God damn, I'm bad. I mean, I'm definitely cooking, not heavily, but to a decent degree. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna intertwine basically both videos. So like maybe have a Xenoblade video and then a Mortal Kombat video, or I might do Xenoblade and Mortal Kombat same day. That's gonna be a little rougher on the internet side, but it should be doable. Hopefully. I know that they also have fuck, what was it called? The invasion mode. I've been thinking about doing that as well, but
I'd better send them off.
I kind of did play that a little by myself. I might do a sort of like highlights. Is that the right word? I don't know if that's the right word. It's like little short videos on them. I think that'd be. But yeah, other than that, I'm just sort of grinding those two out. I believe Spider-Man comes out soon, right? Mayhaps.
Don't try to stop
But
us.
we'll probably try to do Spider-Man like day one if I don't get distracted, which is entirely possible. Okay, he's a bitch.
Did you see me in action, Mimi?
There we go.
Sure I did, Santa.
Get the fuck out of my way.
You look great.
Yeah. Ooh, look at all those. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Oh, Jesus, they're all yellows.
Oh, seriously? It's right there, but there's no way to it.
Where? What? I'll go in down. Worry about that later. I won't. I'll completely forget about it. Fuck it. It belongs there now. Or it
Watch your footing, guys.
lives there now. Up, 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 up. I saw this post on Reddit and the Xenoblade subreddit
This is something decent.
about how they should like include like I guess like movement, like sort of just like how we are right now, with like the Ouroboros forms, because not gonna lie,
I think you
I
operated
don't mind running around
so.
like at this speed, but God, I would appreciate if we can pop into like maybe like Mio's or Uni's form and just sort of fucking either fly or sprint. I forgot what else he said. What is over there? We might go there after. Can't remember exactly what he said, but I think that'd be sick as fuck just to help movement around a little better.
The next leg of our journey will take us to the Orion tunnels.
Hold on. Don't tell me you're taking us down there to do actual mining for you.
Close, but no mica. It's not minerals you'll be mining this time, but monsters.
Huh? No, literally, right?
Deep in the Orion tunnels, there's said to exist a rare species of ropal. The unique mineral which takes root on its back, argentium, will be our next target. Though I must confess, I have only ever set eyes on it but a single time.
But how are you so sure that you'll be able to find it then?
Well, we had no trouble getting the first material. Let's stay optimistic.
Better hope our luck's not run out yet. Off to the mines with us then.
Before we go play some Minecraft, I want to see what's down here.
We're sliding down.
I don't know what that is. Is that
Just be careful, all right?
Legacy of the Seven? Oh, it's just a Chester. Okay. And then off to... where are we going? Pantelis region. This way, mayhaps. But I did mention that I did move recently, and I think I've settled everything down. Honestly, my room, I think with the... it's not a lot bigger than the room. Well, it's not a lot bigger at all. It's actually kind of smaller than what I had originally. But I think... oh. No, I don't want to fucking help any of these Spider-Men. From the amount of room I have now, I think I personally cooked with like design. I don't know the right fucking word. Orientation of my room.
This is something decent.
I think I fucking cooked. Oh, okay, no, I thought that was a bigger drop.
Smarts.
Fine, this should be fine as well. The only thing I don't mind is that it gets fucking hot as shit in here.
Is that the
Quickly.
rumble we wanted?
Quite remarkable, isn't it? Let's procure our ore before it gets away.
Hold up, I want this first.
You can never go wrong with some ether.
You're right. Boom. Alright, now we can beat its ass.
This'll be a challenge. Don't lose focus.
I've got our back, no matter who comes knocking. No love lost.
I'll keep up the attack.
But I don't know how close I am towards the end of the game. But dude, I'm gonna fucking miss it. Like, I know that I still have all of the Future Redeem DLC to play, but god, dude, I am just gonna miss playing this game. I'm just gonna miss playing Xenoblade in general. It's oh fuck.
Keep it up, Neo.
I have been thinking, and I don't know how I'm gonna do it, about playing Xenoblade X. But that's like a whole emulation on my PC. I could just say fucking I buy a Wii U, but I don't know if I want to do all that. That sounds like a lot of extra work for one game. Which is, I mean, I've done it before. I've done it for fucking Shadow the Hedgehog. I might low-key do a playthrough of Shadow the Hedgehog, that sounds fun. Who has launched? The fuck? Oh, Senna. Senna has launched. Forgot she's using Ogre again. Alright, first all-out attack of the day.
How about something like this?
That actually doesn't sound like, or sound that bad. If I can maybe get, do I have a break anywhere? Yes, I do. Come on, break. Yeah. And then we can hit lands to topple. If I can somehow maybe get it to work. Who had launched? I don't understand how this motherfucker got launched. Was it Senna maybe? Senna with Tyrant Cross? No way. Okay, that's fine. I'll just daze him next fight, or next rotation. But that actually sounds like fucking fun. If I can somehow get the GameCube like recording, and I think I can, it might be a little pain, but I'm gonna try.
How's this? All right.
Doing a playthrough of Shadow the Hedgehog sounds fun as fuck. I haven't done one in a miles, dude. It's been a minute. Maybe I might. I might. Actually, sounds like a lot of fun. I've chosen at 15 TP, low characters. Sure. And then have Mio finish off. I've also been tempted to replay both Sonic Adventures, so maybe I'll do both Sonic Adventures and then a Shadow. Because that Loki sounds fun as fuck. And maybe even a Heroes. But I don't have my PS2 anymore, so that one might be an issue. Alright, physical defense down. And then let's have lands. Boom! And then maybe we get a fourth attack off? Probably don't, but maybe we get Ouroboros. Damn, Senna. That's what's up. I'm gonna see if we can kill before we get to Oro. Oh yeah, we can kill it easily. This should kill. Yep. Poggers. Yeah, I'll take all that bonus XP, thank you. And Lance will finish it off. Yoink. Oh my god. Give me the 400 XP. Come on. Oh, I don't think we can get to it. Oh, we can't. We might get to it at like the very end. Come on. No, no way. No shot. Ooh. Oh my god, 1 mil.
Splendid, my dears.
So glad we got the Agencium without too much fuss.
We were fortunate indeed. Well then, the city.
There's another
reigns.
ether sphere down here? Oh. Okay, never mind. Let's go back to the city and start making that. I'm assuming it's going to be a wedding ring. Wedding ring? Oh my god, my PC's dusty as shit. I thought well, it has been like 2 months, so I can't really complain. Alright.
Once again, your incomparable efforts have paved the way forward. Thank you, my dears. I feel now that I can finally produce the accessory I have in my mind's eye.
Isn't this an excessive amount of time and effort for a couple of accessories?
That, good sir, is the difference between the ready-made and the tailor-made. That, and it's my sales point.
Yeah, fuck you, Tyon.
All right. You may have to give me a while. It is complete.
Good work, Masha.
Bracelets.
Okie doke. Time to deliver the goods to those two.
Yes, just a moment. I've given them a call and arranged for them to take delivery at the Founders Square.
I really hope they'll like them. They better. After all the trouble they put us through.
You needn't worry. They will be satisfied, I assure you, or my name is not Masha.
So 2 things are gonna happen.
So it's bracelets this time, huh?
That's correct. Rings, bracelets, and the like happen to be my forte.
So 2 things are gonna happen. They're either gonna fucking hate them, or one of them's gonna propose to the other person. I think that's how it's gonna go. Unless they already proposed, and I'm gonna look like a dumbass. Shit, cutscene.
Jake, Tessa. So sorry to have kept you waiting. These would be the items you requested. Do check if they're to your liking.
Oh, finally! Really kept us waiting, eh?
I know. I am buzzing.
The silver luster comes from an alloy of argentium. To my understanding, it is one of the strongest precious metals there is. Your unbreakable ties inspired the design at the heart of the bracelet, inlaid with a red gem of the highest purity. Those bracelets will not corrode or tarnish, and will preserve your bond for a great many years down the line.
This'll do just grand. I couldn't have asked for something better. Kinda scary how perfect it is.
Amazing. We barely told you anything.
I really must confess, this is arguably one of my finest works to date. What better keepsake could there be to assuage the both of you alike?
Well, so you knew.
So you already know that much about us?
Hardly. It was quite simple.
What the fuck does assuage
This was
mean?
not the first time I've been enlisted for such a request. I'm not psychic.
Wait, what's this about? A keepsake?
You know what happens to us folk when we pop out clogs?
Yeah.
We're lost numbers fighting at the front. Our numbers could be up tomorrow. nothing will be left of us. We'll just whoosh
I
into
get it now.
light. It's crap. We're not having any of it. Our names will go up in some cenotaph, but all we'll be is just another statistic.
Yeah, so you see, we figured there had to be a better way for us to be remembered by. Something that'd last long into the future. Something that we'd be proud of, to keep us in good memory.
And that's where the keepsakes come in.
There is naught in this life more beautiful and precious than a happy, cherished memory. And yet, it is human nature that the more precious we perceive a thing, the more we fear it might be whisked away. Like these two here. They aren't the first city folk who wish to set their memories in stone. And certainly won't be the last. To leave something permanent, telling the world that they once lived. Their lives' history writ, and spirits enshrined. A love that cannot be seen, immortalized in physical form. Therein lies the quintessence of my work as lapidarist extraordinaire.
Now there's the head of House Cassini. Gals are cut above. We were right to stick by you. Thanks, Emil. You're a gem.
Trust us, we'll take extra good care of them. Until our final breath. No. For a long, long, long time yet.
If the both of you are satisfied, then I am too. Those bracelets, may they serve you well, and impart to you a future both bright and prosperous.
Got really dark, not dark, deep quickly.
All right, that about wraps up the order. I'm truly grateful for all the support you've given me, you know. Rare is the job where one can feel such fulfillment.
Before we wrap up, I'd like to ask you something.
Yes, I'm all ears, my dear.
Those two appeared to mention something quite significant back there. The head of House Cassini.
My, oh my, oh my. It seems I've been found out, have I?
What is this House Cassini?
One of the city's 6 houses. You know, like the House Vandam that Monica leads. If you're the head, then that makes you Monica's equal. You must be in quite the position of power.
Oh, hardly. I would never compare myself to the likes of Moni, dearest. I only succeeded the role as a formality when the former head unexpectedly made it known that they were going to step down.
And that doesn't interfere with your lapidarist extraordinaire business? Doesn't seem very leaderly. What's everyone got to say about that?
Free is the citizen who embraces their freedom.
Damn right.
We of House Cassini are free spirits, more so than the other houses. Such has been our code for generations. So long as one forges one's own path in life, unbound by societal principles, my house's role is to respect and support them in it. So, you see, I serve the people of the city in my own way, as I personally see fit.
Wow, there really are all kinds in the city, huh?
Well now, that was a job well done. And thanks to the experience, I believe I have some new ideas for accoutrements. Let me use this sudden flash of inspiration to put our contract to good use. You did do the Ferris's share of the work, after all.
Thanks, Masha. We'll be counting on you.
And I shall expect nothing but the finest patronage.
Ooh.
I see some relations have changed.
But yeah, that was fucking. I didn't expect that to take a fucking deep meaning, dude. I thought it was. We've been in here before. What the fuck? Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like a sort of cheery thing, and then bang, right in the heart. All right, but yeah, we're gonna end this here. Next one is going to be side quest Noah to see what he's all bugging about. If I remember correctly, it's going to be his off-seer partner, I believe. But yeah, there's only one way to know, and that's to actually do it. So we'll see you guys later. Adios.